Welcome back to Worth the Dram. I am Red.
And I am wearing the same shirt as the last episode because I didn't pack enough for the weekend. Hi, welcome back to Worth the Dram. My name is Grim.
And I am Red. This is your home for whiskey reviews, and we can't think of anything else.
Yeah. Widowed opinions and jokes to satisfy a 10-year-old sense of humor.
Yes.
Well, if that isn't a segue into what we're going to be drinking.
So, we are drinking a sample.
Yeah, you must have like a
Widow Jane 10-year.
I was going to say a malicious benefactor, but that's not the word I'm looking for.
No.
You have a benefactor somewhere on the East Coast that sends you a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's not like...
Beard oil. It smells good.
Does it smell like beard oil?
No, I'm saying you send me beard oil.
Oh, that's true.
Bird oil.
Bird oil. So it's not like you can't get Widow Jane out here, but it's just one of the ones that towards the end of me living here, like we had a lot of stuff that we had to touch on, that we had to focus on. Different recommendations or special bottles that we got. Then we had different projects like the, like the must-have bourbons or the baseline bourbons.
Baseline bourbons.
That kind of stuff. Plus we had the 202s, 102s,
201s.
201s. That's it.
201s. Yes.
We had a lot of project stuff that we had to take care of before I left. Widow Jane is one that my brother-in-law actually got me for. Actually, I think he just got it for me. I think he came over as it might be a housewarming, but he brought it with him, and it didn't last. It didn't last a week.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you saved a little bit for me.
I did pour out 4 ounces for you, and now it's like I get 2 ounces back to myself.
That's right.
Because I never anticipated being here to crack open my samples.
No, it's gonna be awesome. So Widow Jane is I believe it's sourced. It's a Kentucky sourced bourbon.
Which is actually
undisclosed.
It's surprising because I got to tell you from what I remember of the Widow Jane, it's very, very good.
Yeah.
And usually my sweet spot for an age statement is about 6 years for a bourbon, 4 to 6 years.
Yeah.
But 10 years sounds excessive, and a lot of times it proves to be a little bit too much for a bourbon.
Yeah.
But it's so good. It's surprisingly good, and to hear that it is sourced and not the dedicated blend child of a master distiller all from one house.
Yeah. So it is made with their own limestone mineral water from
Kentucky.
the Widow Jane mine in New York.
Never mind.
So
straight out of Kentucky.
Well, I was gonna say, with some help from New York.
I was gonna say because Maker's Mark is like they are very proud of their limestone mineral water that they use in their mash.
Yeah.
So I assumed it was coming from Kentucky.
Yeah. Mash bill is 70% corn, 20% rye, 10% malted barley.
I'm here for it.
I really like the nose.
Yeah. It's a little spicy. It's a little tangy.
It's a little tangy, a little spicy. You got a little bit of like dark sweetness in there.
It's a spicy caramel.
Ooh, spicy caramel. I like that. Man, you're coming up with all the things lately.
I've been doing my homework.
Yeah, like
I've gotten
burrito.
I've gotten very, very good with the schnoz and everything.
Good. That's good.
Yeah,
that's good. No, so definitely some sweetness on the nose, but you're right, a little bit and some spice on the back end in there. That's it's just inviting. The nose is inviting, and at 90 proof, 91 proof, the nose packs a lot more flavor than I was expecting.
I feel like I get a little bit of like roasted plum.
Ooh. I can't get that deep in it.
No. Well,
hold on. Let me see.
I mean, we've said all along it's entirely subjective. It's entirely subjective.
That was nail polish.
Well, yeah. If you get all that ethanol in there,
if you inhale the whiskey, it tastes like nail polish through your nose.
And I gotta tell you, like it does. The longer you sit and sniff, like it transforms a little bit.
Yeah.
Because like that tang, that sharpness is starting to fade out, and now I'm getting just a lot of like top end sweetness. Yeah. Maybe a little florally, but
yeah, I'm almost getting like a cherry sweetness coming through.
All right, yeah. And it's thick like a coffee.
That is good,
right? Very oaky. It's a very, very soft wood From start to finish, top to bottom.
Thank you for sending me this.
You're welcome. Thank you for sharing it.
Oh my God.
Thank you for sharing my whiskey with me.
So, I mean, I'm getting cherry, oak, honey, caramel, a little bit of char in there. And it's just round. Like all the flavors around it. It's like everything was put in a smooth ball and it's sitting on your tongue and it's like, here, suck on this.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But yeah, and it's got a nice, long and tangy finish.
Yeah. It's dry. The finish is drying a little bit. Like it dries. It's astringent because it dries the mouth out a little bit.
But that bitterness, and it's actually a really, really nice bitterness. It stays right on the back of your tongue. Yeah. And it persists. It's still going for me.
And it's a good counterpoint to the sweetness, so that it's really well balanced. And again, at 91 proof, I was not expecting it to coat my mouth the way it's coating my mouth right now.
It's got legs.
It fills my mouth hole.
It's got... I forget how hard it is to get some sentences out of my mouth when you were around.
So, this may be one of the better... basically one of the best bourbons I've tried.
Right?
Recently.
And now you see, like, I send you the samples and I'm like, all right, we'll do it together on Instagram or something. And then it didn't last a week. Yeah. And it's just like, I get home, I get my kids settled, I get dinner, it quiets down. I'm like, I'm going to have a glass of bourbon. Like, what today? What do you mean, what today? It's
Widow Jane.
Yeah. I drank it till it was gone.
So what have we had recently? McKenna? Henry McKenna.
Yep. Russell's Reserve.
We've had Russell Reserve. I think Henry McKenna is close to the MSRP of Widow Jane. Now,
yeah, Widow Jane's about, it depends where you find it, like 60 to 70, I think. I think the highest I've seen is like $74.
100%. Widow Jane over Henry McKenna.
Oh yeah, for 100%. Sure. Yep. Like, because it's got
not
that,
even close.
It's got that oomph that we were looking for.
Yeah. It's got that thickness, like that chew. Like it's got like a chew to it.
Yes.
Oh man.
It's got the mouthfeel that you would expect from a $60 bourbon.
I'm very happy right now.
Good.
Don't look under the table.
The rest of that's all yours.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to go find a bottle now.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, if you're gonna go find a bottle, we can just have a little more right now. Right?
I mean, a little bit more.
Put a little water in it.
We haven't been doing second pours.
So we obviously the format's been changed a little bit. We don't really have the time. We want to get as many takes as possible while I'm here. So.
We don't have time or even the liver fortitude anymore.
That's true. We cannot. Remember do you remember the first time that we completed like 2 episodes in a night, and we had a 10-minute discussion about how it would be impossible to do 3?
Yes.
Remember? Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you were getting ready to leave, we were doing 3, 4.
We cranked them out.
We crunched them all. A little bit of water in there. If possible, it smooths it out even further. But the flavor, the intensity of the flavors is tamped down
a little bit. Yeah, and it kind of takes all the momentum out of that finish. It doesn't last as long. So I really do. I like it just neat.
Straight from the bottle.
Yep. That one is 100% recommend. I mean, I knew you were gonna like that one.
Yeah. Is the 10-year a single barrel or is the 10-year a normal?
I think if I remember correctly, I think it's just a 10-year blended.
Yeah. No, 100%. So Widow Jane 10-year. I mean, I can get it close so you can see Graham's handwriting.
That's literally just my handwriting.
But Widow Jane 10-year is my new favorite bourbon.
Wow. Now that's saying something.
We'll see. No, it's delicious. Like I said, honey, cherry, oak, caramel. And then just the round just coats your mouth really well.
Yep.
I'm really enjoying that.
Good. Anyway, yeah. Hey, thank you guys again for sticking with us and checking out all of our stuff. We have a lot of fun doing this.
We do have a lot of fun doing this. Make sure you check out our Instagram because that's where we're going to get the most updates. Like and subscribe here. And remember,
no matter how you like your whiskey,
that's the right way.
Cue song.